This is Eric Vale, the voice of Trunks, and you're listening to Chibi No Podcast.
Protect the moon! Oh my god!
Wait, explosion, murder gun! Dynamite! Strong. I'm stronger!
And what is up, peeps? It is time for another episode of Chibi No Podcast. You got me, David the Smash Fan.
Mister.
Miles, your tech guy.
Japarian there, here, whatever you may be.
Wherever you may be, what are you talking about?
I am a ghost.
Oh my god.
Anyways.
I can't with this guy anymore.
He's literally Ghost Nappa right now.
This is more annoying. I'd rather have Ghost Nappa around me than Ghost Paul. That'd be the worst.
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
I miss it too.
Cause be like, you're dead? Am I dead? Shut up. Of course you're dead.
I'm haunting you.
If I was a ghost, I'll be hunting you.
Yeah, see,
Why
you would be
me?
Ghost
Like-
Nappa.
Of all the things you could do when you're dead, you're like, I'm gonna go hunt David.
Yeah.
That's like the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
I'm gonna visit my family, but I'm gonna hunt you.
That's kind of weird, man. Why are you so weird?
Well, if he has a Pokemon, he'd be a haunter, so it's okay.
I wish he was that cool. He's not that cool.
Love it.
Maybe a Drifloon.
Love it.
Paul's like,
He'd be a
"I'll take
Drifloon.
it." A what?
Nah.
Drifloon.
A Jiffaflume?
No, a Drifloon. It's the
What about-
ghost
the
balloon
ice cream
Pokemon.
one?
No, it's the balloon.
It's a balloon.
Oh, God. Yeah, I can see
And they
Paul being
kidnap
that.
children.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to dark.
That got a little. You made that really dark really quick, Hobby.
Hey,
I didn't make
just
it.
suddenly throws
You
it in
guys
there.
act like
It kidnaps
I created
children.
the Pokedex entries, but
Technically, it's
It
the
was you.
Japanese fault
It
for
was
doing
you.
that.
Holy God.
No, dude, some of those like Pokemon entries
Yeah.
are freaking like even the original 151. Like Javi, do you remember some of them? Like some of those early entries?
Wasn't Marowak pretty dark too on Cubone?
well, yeah. I mean, they kind of cover that in like the canon, but yeah, the Marowak or Cubone is wearing the skull of its mother.
Yes. Yeah, that's some dark shit right there.
I'm also drowsy as well.
Drowsy?
They used to hypnotize and take away children.
It eats the
Something
dreams of
along
children,
Yeah.
and it prefers children's dreams because supposedly, according to its Pokedex entry, they are sweeter.
Wow, that's some Freddy Krueger shit.
Paul's like, that's true.
Drowsy. Wow.
Drows.
Freaking P. Diddy type of stuff. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Now, on that happy note,
On that happy note, if it's your first time watching Chibi No Podcast, with just a bunch of friends talking about clearly just nerdy stuff, because that's
Stupid shit.
all we can do now on our Friday nights.
Whatever, they don't know that. It's a Monday night.
No, they know it's Friday night. Would it be any better if it's a Monday
At
night?
like 10:30 at night, by the way.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's it. It's all good. We have a few stuff to talk about, so let's just dive right in. Okay, first one actually comes from Japorion. This one is more not necessarily news, but it's an interesting topic to talk about.
Is it really interesting, or is it like his interesting?
Oh my.
Wow. Can't believe this. I don't get to see him forever, and this is what you give me?
I'm just telling you.
You saw him last week. Me forever.
He wasn't recording.
Oh yeah, you
That's
weren't.
true. He was
Yeah,
not
that's
recording.
You were not recording.
It's
You were
okay.
still there. You still saw him.
Yeah, we went out to eat. Anyways,
Did we?
yes,
Oh, yeah,
we had
did.
pupusas, and you
You're
had
right.
some mediocre whatever that was, and your wife had.
That play.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyways,
that was
continue
not
on.
good.
What-
So
no,
Japorion kind of got us into this article.
I don't think he heard
talk
you.
about my article that I shared?
Yeah, that's why I said
yes.
you.
I mean,
Not you, me.
I am
there's so
you.
much to say. Well,
You is you.
to keep it short,
Oh, me is me.
nowadays, there was an article by the Hollywood Reporter, which they usually provide a bunch of news regarding, of course, Hollywood, concerning the Oscars. Knowing that now there's two big movies that came out last year, which was K-pop Demon Hunters, and also the Demon Slayer movie. Oscars cannot deny the power of animation from Asia, and I think it's now the time that they basically allowed more anime movies to be recognized. Because in the past, the only movies that were recognized to win an Oscar has been just the Ghibli movies, and that was many years ago.
What about Your Name? Wasn't
It
that
didn't
for,
qualify.
like, indie or something?
It didn't qualify.
It did over there, just not here, not overseas.
So for an Oscar, so this is the thing.
for
Like
an Oscar.
they submitted it to be possibly be in that category to be a nominee for consideration. But the problem is like the judges have to see the movie, or at least somewhat. So and correct me if I'm wrong, Japan, but from what I understand is a lot of them didn't even see it. They were just like, nah, it's okay.
But they have to recognize it, right?
No, they don't have to put it as a nominee. They just.
But now I'm saying like it's so big.
That's the whole argument now is what this report is saying or this article is saying.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm finally glad that this has finally happened because obviously there's a lot of great animation from overseas that has not been recognized. And because of the impact that K-pop Demon Hunters and Demon Slayer have been made, even like I will count Chainsaw Man as well, they have to start recognizing all of this. So
awesome.
What I'm hearing is that they might actually even open a new category. I don't want that to happen, honestly speaking. I wish they actually release something with the current categories that we have. But I do want them to be recognized because it's about time.
What category is it in right now, Paul?
Animated.
Animated. So like that would be like with Pixar movies and stuff like that, right?
Any animated film of that year.
No, but that's what I mean. Like it can be up against like Toy Story, for example, now, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Which
that's
kind of sucks.
That's the hope is that they allow that because like based on this category, it says the only real ones that haven't won that wasn't Disney, Pixar, or DreamWorks or one of those ones was the Wallace and Gromit movie, which was a claymation one.
Oh, right.
And the one stop motion drama from Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
So, didn't the Oscars already end? Am I mistaken?
No, it's going to happen in a couple of weeks.
Oh,
it's about Oscar season.
There was some like
I think
YouTube
the
thing I
Emmys.
saw.
I think you're talking about the Emmys.
It was at the Emmys. Something happened recently.
Emmys, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was the Emmys.
So when's the Oscars exactly?
I believe it will be. I think it's a week before the Super Bowl, or
Okay.
a week or somewhere around those times.
I thought it was in February. It might be
February,
in February.
I think it's in February.
You could be right. You could be right. It's around that during that particular window.
So do we? Do you know? Is because I haven't read the article, but is K-pop Demon Slayer? So that is in the nominated choices, correct? Do we know all the nominated animated choices right now?
We know some. There's some that they have. I think from what I remember, I'm trying to recall. I know it got recognized for their music, but not as a movie itself.
Oh. Even though it has like
Which
a
I think the movie
99 on
itself,
Rotten Tomatoes.
it's wild.
Yeah, it's a great
Yeah.
movie. Do you see it, Dave?
I'm trying to see if
Yeah,
it says so. They've been submitted for consideration.
Oh.
Whether or not it's going to be an actual nominee, I don't know.
I mean, I kind of think it deserves it at least, right? I mean,
It
like-
definitely does.
Yeah, I mean, like the thing is, like the Oscars. I personally think
They're
they're
a
stupid.
joke,
They're stupid.
right?
Yeah, they're
Joke.
joke. They're snobby about these things. It's only like these independent things that win that no one ever knows about. They're like, oh, but it's an artistic. He's like, I don't give a crap. If it's not
Right.
entertaining, I don't care. And like the only one that I really would care about would be the animation because those would be the ones that I will actually see for the most part. There are some other ones that I might see, but most of them not really. So it's like I've always wanted to see an anime movie be in here. There's a lot that have deserved to at least be a nominee, but the Oscars were just like for the longest time just didn't even want to give it a chance. They're just like, if it's not Studio Ghibli, no. I think it even said here the only non-Ghibli movie that was ever nominated before anything was Mirai. I think that's the only one that was in 2019 that was ever nominated aside from a Studio Ghibli movie.
Yeah, which kind of sucks because they're having a lot of great Japanese movies that people don't know about it because of the Oscars as well. So.
Hobby, did you watch the K-pop Demon Slayer, by the way?
Demon Hunter.
I did not watch
Demon Hunter.
I've seen parts of it. The girls have been watching it a couple times watching dinner, but I've never sat down to watch it. I've seen it, lots of it in parts, but I've never seen the whole thing.
Okay. If you ever get the chance, it's good.
And the music is super popular. A lot of the kids seeing it at like my work. That's
Oh, cool. That's actually kind of cool. Couldn't you? Hey, question for you, just for fun. Could you ever bring that movie in and like sit down with the kids and just watch the movie one day?
What's it rated?
I don't. It's not bad. I don't know.
You talking about Keporimo Hunters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That should be PG.
I could technically get away with it as long as I can find some kind of connection to
Music.
my curriculum, and they would have to have a permission slip. We're not allowed to show anything past it. G I can show, but if it's PG, I have to have parent consent.
Okay, never mind then.
I just think randomly, like, you have Shark King just walking around a recess, see these kids like, yeah, man, bum bum bum
He could be
bum bum
the-
bum bum. Like, what the fudge is
hitting
this?
his hips.
You're my little soda pop. He's like, what the fudge is this? Where are your Pokemon cards, kids?
You guys can't see it, but David's using his hand motions again.
Yeah, but they're not bad.
Yeah, but you're also depicting what Javi would be doing, so it's a little weird.
Javi wouldn't be dancing.
Yeah, but you said you can imagine Javi doing this.
I know. I said, imagine Javi walking around a recess and see these kids being like,
Oh, I thought you were saying Javi be like, I'm saying,
dude, I would pay to see Javi dance.
too.
One of those.
Javi, I'd have a stack of dollar bills for you, my dude.
I'm okay.
Javi's like, my little soda pop.
No, don't do that ever again.
He would do it.
Don't ever do that again.
Sweet Lord, don't.
You'll see this in the recording, Javi, what I did.
I'm sorry, Javi.
Well,
Your eyes.
Your eyes shone. They shine like the brightest star in Andromeda. Anyway,
Good times.
good times, guys. Good times. Let's go. This next one is actually for Mr. Mister because he's the kaiju master. Monarch, season 2.
I don't see that.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't have the little icon thing for whatever reason. It's just the link. So Monarch season 2, the trailer dropped.
Came out Wednesday or Thursday.
Yes.
I can't remember. Yeah, it was pretty cool. By the way, it's ultra wide supported, the trailer, so it's really nice.
Yeah, tell.
really?
Yeah, so he was watching. And he's like, "What the? It covers the entire. It's ultra wide."
Yeah.
So tell me about this, Diego. What is
So
this?
this is like the mini series in between the Godzilla and King Kong franchise.
Is it canon?
Yes.
Yes.
So this is a sequel. This is a direct sequel to the first season, obviously, because people were speculating if they were going to continue on from the original people that were in the first season to what it is, and it's just you're diving deep into like the lore of the kaiju's, of the titans, because they're called titans in this version.
Okay.
So you're learning about them. You're seeing like who's who. You're learning about the people involved in the shows, because I won't spoil it because it's the first season if you haven't watched it. But there's some things that causes some rifts in the world because of the holes into the not upside down
Hollow Earth.
into the hollow earth into the hollow earth.
Wait, I think I've seen this
So
show
there's
before.
so the hollow earth
Show.
going into the hollow
That was
earth can
last week.
cause issues, quote unquote. So yeah, it's really cool, and you're just seeing more of like other titans, how each one can be more dangerous than the other, and you're learning about like origins of certain things, of how they went about it. Like the first season of Monarch, you got to see Godzilla 50 years before we saw him in the first Godzilla movie, and he was a lot smaller and stuff because
Yeah, the tuna head. I'm just kidding.
no, he was a lot smaller because he didn't have any rivals on Earth, really. So he was smaller. And then you see him, you see like when they go to Hollow Earth and how he was when he was doing in there and stuff. So it's really cool, like the how it all kind of unfolds. And then season 2, I'm excited because the trailer shows Kong, and it's probably because I don't recall. It's been a while since I saw the first season because I saw the first season when it came out, like episode by episode. So, if I recall, the first season ends the beginning of Godzilla versus Kong. If I recall, I can't remember. And yeah, I'm just excited to see where they're going to come from here, what they're going to do. I'll say this: the first half of the series for season 1, I kind of hated because the main character, she was annoying.
She's a wench.
She was annoying and a hypocrite. She was a hypocrite with a lot of the stuff she was talking about and what she did. But it just started escalating like halfway through. Like, so if you can bear with it, this show becomes amazing. It's really it goes like stag and like stocks. You see it just kind of going down,
Like stocks.
and then somebody hits that gold and it goes just straight up. That's how good it gets. So like if you can bear with that, then you'll enjoy it.
Well, this is cool because I was just looking at it right now. I thought this was going to be. I mean, I don't follow it like you do. I thought it was going to be some animated show. This is live action. That's really
it's
cool.
all live action, yeah.
Yeah,
And it's Apple TV.
It's an Apple,
Yeah, it's
Apple
Apple
TV.
Wow.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was fun.
And he has Russell Crowe and his son as well.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe. Oh
No,
not
sorry,
Russell Crowe.
what's his name?
Who's in it?
I can't remember. I can't remember.
I believe his name is Viola Davis.
No, he's a really
know.
big actor. He was like a big '80s actor.
Viola Davis.
Yeah.
No.
Wait, is it the guy that's in Guardians of the Galaxy?
never seen him.
Peter's dad?
Oh yeah, he's the
Yeah,
dad.
it's
He's
him.
dad.
Oh, what's his name again?
I forgot.
I don't know, but it's not Russell Crowe.
That's exactly what I was thinking because he said Russell Crowe. I was like, that's not Russell Crowe. But yeah,
He's Ego the Living Planet.
Yes, that's what Miles said.
yeah,
Yo, he's Russell Crowe.
Quill's
Freaking.
dad. That's what he just said. Quill's dad.
My God.
And his son is also in the Avengers.
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell. Yeah. Well, what's good too is
Okay, yeah.
what I like about it is it goes to the past, like of the 50s and to modern time because it's explaining things like how things kind of went about and then how it affects present day.
That's amazing.
So you're like, how does this work? Or and it kind of messes with time a little bit because there's a reason why. And so you're like, how does this person exist? This person shouldn't exist anymore. Oh, something happened. So it's really cool. So it's like I said, season 1, the first half was kind of a bit of annoying because the daughter is kind of annoying. I fucking hated her for a bit, but afterwards it picked up and you're just like, this is just hit for hit for hit. So I'm excited for season 2.
When's it come out?
February 27th.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if it's this year or was it just the announcement this year, but isn't -1 getting a sequel?
-1 comes out the 16th of November, and then Godzilla vs. Kong New
Oh,
Empire.
wait, you said -1. That's already been
Minus
out.
zero.
Minus zero.
Minus zero.
No, minus zero. We talked about it last week, Miles.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
minus zero is the 16th of November.
Okay.
And then Godzilla vs. Kong New Empire, I think, is this summer.
Man, you're in for a treat.
And this whole year is going to be
Godzilla year,
No,
man.
no,
gonna be good.
Just
It's gonna be good,
movies is going to be bops.
Games, too.
Like Spider-Man New Day. You got the 2 Godzilla films. We have Avengers Doomsday. We have don't we have Dune? Yeah, we have Dune. The
I
third
thought
one.
Doomsday was next year.
No,
Doomsday's
Doomsday
this year.
Doom is
It's this
in
year.
December. That's why it feels like next year.
Oh, that's right.
And then we have Dune. So we have 5 solid films.
Dune's this year?
Dune is this year.
Same.
Oh
It comes
my
out the same day as
gosh.
Doomsday.
Avengers, yeah.
Fuck. That's 2 titans right there. I mean, Doomsday will win, but that's cool. That's cool.
Spider-Man, who else?
I just said that.
Paul doesn't listen.
He's just waiting for me to be quiet so he can say, this is the thing. This is the thing.
That's really cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of there's a couple more films, and then lots of TV shows, and
Enjoying Fallout right now.
lots of TV shows. So Fallout season 2, we're getting. Is Tomb Raider this year too as well?
I don't know.
Okay.
No.
Oh, Mandalorian movie's coming out this year, right? Okay.
Mandalorian Grogu. Yeah.
And then
Mario.
One Piece season 2.
Oh, we get
Did you not look at what we're talking about? We're going to talk about those
This
things.
last week.
yeah. Well, if on another note, I mean, we get the Elbaf animation arc. No filler.
yeah.
Starts this year. And then we got isn't Jujutsu Kaisen starting right now? Season 3?
We're in episode 3, I believe.
Any luck on solo leveling yet?
Oh, you gotta wait for a while.
You have to wait for a bit, man. Sorry.
Gotcha. No worries. But yeah, no, this year's looking good. I'm not going to name all the games. We've done that in another episode, but I'm really excited for you, Diego. That's for a Godzilla fan. That's huge for you. I'm really happy for you.
I'm excited for both of them.
Good, dude. I'm happy. That's sick, man.
Well, as we were going and Mr. naming stuff that's already on our list because you forgot to look at it, let's talk about
the last episode.
what?
Never mind.
Oh yeah, you didn't watch. You should have listened anyway.
Sorry, I was not feeling the best of things, but it's okay.
You are not forgiven. You still should have listened. You were right there. You were literally right there.
Anyways,
Literally.
You know what he was doing too is we could have started earlier, but he's like, I gotta answer your phone. So, anyways, continue on. Sorry.
Hey, someone else had to.
Can we move
join
on, you
later.
turtle?
How about you, Miles? How about you tell us about One Piece? The trailer for season 2 came out.
It looked amazing. I think everybody and their dog is freaking out about how good they did Nico Robin.
Yeah,
Robert looks sick.
He looks sick. And then we got to see, like, dude, they're not holding back punches. When she did that CM floor
Yeah.
And like they're like literally killing the Marines. Like the boom, you see the bullet just kill the guy. I'm like, oh my god, they're actually just like fully
They're
showing
gory.
it.
I don't know why, but I kept thinking that part, or when you see her power, is way later. Because if I remember correctly, all of
You're
Baroque,
gonna remember them. We do.
Yeah, because I remember in Baroque, like because it's the island, they go through the island, so they get through the pass. But in the island, they meet some of the Baroque, and then they actually go to the island where Vivi is. That all happens.
Yes.
And then, but I know they're gonna do it differently because we know we're gonna see Crocodile
Probably
in this
the end, right? You think?
I think middle.
You think so?
I think the reveal is gonna be the middle.
Is season 2?
8 as well.
Okay.
But David's gonna know more than us because he's more recent.
He's not remembering shit.
No,
I read that.
Anyways, so Smoker, so the Smoker thing is gonna be like 1 episode or 2 episodes. You think?
I don't know. I have a feeling Smoker is gonna fill in the gap we had where Garp was in season 1.
Oh, okay.
That should be the
Kind of
Garp.
chasing
Garp for
the
that.
Straw
Okay.
Hats. Yeah, I think so. Because we're gonna get the red line. But the weird thing about this season, because it's almost like it does need a season 3, because like Crocodile's the big bad, but we don't really have a proper big bag in this arc, because the biggest we'll have is like Wapple, but he's not a.
But
He's not a big bad.
I think it's not. I don't think there's a big bad. It's
Not
really. Like, to me, it's like the Akatsuki in Naruto, where it's like
That's a good way to
we're
put
being
it.
introduced to Baroque, right?
Yeah,
the Baroque works,
works is what we're introduced
and
to.
so that's where they get to the island. They're like, we have to clear this island of these guys, and like, okay, well, who's this big baddie? And it's like, oh, it's Crocodile.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I thought everybody looks really, really good. I know there's a lot of controversy on Vivi, but I don't get they're just mad because she's not white like the anime, but like Oda specifically, you guys already know this.
Victor.
Alabasta is supposed to be based on India and Egyptian. There's a reason why they're this color. That's exactly his design. And so he's picking the cast choices. Everybody in the show, even the Nika Robin, she's Russian, which she's supposed to be Russian in One Piece. It's always been like that. So the people get mad about that. It's like, I understand she's not white, but like it's lore accurate to the ideas that he created over these people.
Yeah, it's just. It was easier to probably make her the color she was in the anime and manga because he probably wasn't transparent enough with it when they were doing it.
It's going to be weird. Think of it this way. People just look at the color, but if we're going to go to Alabasta, which is all desert, there's just going to be tons of white people.
Yeah.
You freaking kidding me? That looks stupid.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. I get you.
So I don't know. It just kind of upsets me we're seeing that, but I thought Baroque Works looked cool. The goofy one was, what's his name? Is it Mr. 5? What's the one that has the bullets out of the hair?
Oh,
which one is he again?
I can't remember.
It looks so cheesy, but it's like I'm glad that they're just like they're not caring and they're just going full.
They're
cheese.
full send because it's so cheesy that it's working.
Yes, so it needs to be that cheesy. So I'm excited. It looked really cool that we're gonna get Nami fighting Vivi, which is not in there originally.
No, it's not.
But the one thing that's weird, did you guys notice in the thing she was doing the dance? Well, if you guys remember that's the boob spinning. So what are they gonna do with that?
Yeah.
Well, good question. I don't know.
Yeah, remember when she does a trance, it's her boob spinning.
Oh, they're probably going to change
But they
that.
hinted at that. I don't know. You saw it doing. They just didn't show below.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know.
My thing is this is like because Mr. had pointed this out and I completely forgot about it. That I thought Chopper was going to be introduced in this season.
He is.
Diego told me it was going to be season 3.
No, they showed the castle where he does in the snow. That's
what I thought.
2 episodes of Chopper.
Okay, that's what I thought because I was like,
season 3. I thought they said it was
season 3's Alabasta.
yeah, that's what I thought because I was like, Isaac, I know that Chopper is with
Chopper's
them when
this
they get to
season.
they get to the island. Choppers are with them, so that's what's confused. I thought maybe they're doing some because I know they've done stuff out of order, right?
Yes.
Some stuff to kind of keep things going. Which again, I wonder how that's going to work. They've already introduced, which I guess I didn't know until I saw it there that his grandpa is the Marine dude. So I wonder if that's going to. I forget his name. For Luffy. For Luffy. Luffy's Garp. Yeah. So like
Vice Admiral.
Yeah. So it's like, well, they also have what's his face. I always forget his name. His friend with the glasses. Kobe. I wonder if how they're gonna keep him in there relevant because again they've changed a few things, and I like that they introduced Kobe because like again in the manga right now, or where I'm at, all you ever see is like one panel, one of the first, and you see him doing something random, and that's it.
He's more in the manga a little bit, but the anime they didn't do as much. And you're actually right because then later on, especially the time skip, he's extremely important. But
he
I don't feel
becomes very important.
he's a main. He's like a really main character.
Like right now
for
he's
the
not.
Marines.
He becomes more. Yeah, he becomes more important for the Marines later
But
on.
right now he's not. Like he'll probably take over Garp's legacy in the future. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But I wonder how they're gonna integrate him into these stories.
they're probably not going to do anything. I mean,
They did in the first season, right? He was in there a lot more.
and I like that. I thought that was great.
That's why I think I like that. This is like,
yeah.
you're like, we're best friends. We're gonna be doing all this together, and then in the manga, nothing. I get no.
I agree with you.
I mean,
in the
it depends. If Oda wants to do it, then he will see it. But because he's giving input, so if
Right.
he is, we'll see him more.
I just think it would be a weird thing to just this season just completely stop and have nothing with Kobe if he had made so much effort to make him somewhat relevant in the first season.
That's a good
That's
point.
that's my point.
I
That's
get
a
you.
good point. I think that's one thing I like about the live action I'm looking for is the differences to separate it because I don't want it one for one. I want I want Oda giving more vision to character growth in ways we didn't get it, right?
I will think, and this is just my speculation, is that the part with Smoker and Alabasta is going to be split between Smoker and Kobe. I'm just kind of guessing
I could see that.
to have it somewhere like that. Again, I don't know what Kobe.
You'll have the Marine stuff.
What'd you say, Paul?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, was that you, Javi? Sorry.
Someone said something.
I didn't say anything either.
Oh, no, you're fine. I agree with you. But, I don't know how far it'll go because, like, the actors are going to keep getting older. That's what I worry about. If we can get anywhere at the end of this, I'd really like to at least get to Annie's lobby.
Yeah, I think so. They've already did season 2
Water
and 3.
7 if you want, but
So they've already finished season 2 and 3. So if anything,
well, they're filming 3 right now. It's not done.
I feel season 3 right now.
They're filming
I
3.
thought they were done with season 3. They're just
No, they're just working on it. Yeah.
Oh, then I could see it being. I could see them coming back at big end of this year, beginning of next year, and start filming for season 4.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Season 4, David. What takes place again after Alabasta? Is that the Sky Island or what? Takes
Skypiea
place?
probably.
Skypiea?
It's Skypiea.
So after Sky, so we'd have Skypiea.
There's like a small little.
Is Water
mini.
7 start after that?
I would think so.
Or well, no, because we have Frankie's arc
Yeah.
before the whole, Rob Lucci. That's where I want them to get.
Oh, to Rob Lucci. Oh,
yes.
Oh, they should
Robin's
end it
full circle. That's where they need to get.
And then
at least get to there if they don't ever.
So they
finish
can
this.
at least get 3 more years out of One Piece.
Because that's at least the
3
best
filming years, but 5 more to get us to watch it.
Yeah, if they can get to Rob Lucci, that's arguably, I think most fans agree that's one of the best, if not the best arc ever made. That Marine.
But they should do it back to back though.
Yeah, I agree.
Well,
that one's gonna be hard.
Well, here's the question: these characters, I guess, right? It's already different in the anime because already different from the manga because the ages of them aren't like.
I think Nami's
set
like
in
31,
stone.
right?
Yeah, they're really different. Yeah. So I guess that gives them more time to do things. But my question is, if they're to skip one of these arcs to get to the time skip, what arc would you prefer them to skip? Because I think at a certain point they're not gonna be looking the age that they need to be, and that they need to get to a time skip part. If they had to skip something, because I guess every arc right now, even Skypiea has some things that are gonna be
important
foretold later. But it's like, but you can probably take some parts of Skypiea, I'm thinking, and put them in a different
Was
arc.
there poneglyphs in Skypiea? There's a lot of ancient god stuff that's very important to the One Piece treasure that's in that. That's very important. But
like, is there anything story-wise? I'm not through Skypiea. Is there anything story-wise that would need to come from Skypiea, or could it possibly be integrated into another
if they're going to do
arc, or another arc that you can think of before the time skip that they could omit?
Every arc I think is important if they can cut it down to just one episode, I think it's fine. But I think it's going to be hard to skip Skypiea because there's Skypiea, as much as it was like a really kind of a horrible arc, it has probably some of the most important early lore that connects a lot of dots. To the Skypiea is more important on lore than it is on the arc in general.
So season 2 will take. So if we're gonna get, let's say.
Well, he's talking about what we can cut
because you need to get to a time skip at one point. The point is you have to get to the time skip at one point.
Yeah.
Right. So that means what's that, like 600 chapters about ish at the time skip?
Yeah, about 600.
Yeah, so it's about halfway.
I was going to say, I don't know how this time skip is going to work because by the time that happens, they already be old
They're
enough.
gonna have to change things. They
Right,
just
but-
have to
but-
make different ideas.
But that's the thing. Like, where would that happen then? Because the time skip.
So they could skip the Foxy the Silver Fox arc.
yeah, they could do that.
It's an easy skip.
That's
There's
an easy
Water
skip.
7 arc, Annie's Lobby arc,
You have to have those.
and then post Annie's Lobby arc. So they could
you have to have all of those.
They could realistically do everything and just skip the Foxy one.
yeah, and then because you have to have those. Those are major.
But the question is how much. The only thing I'm thinking of is they would have to then either make the season longer, or they're gonna have to compress things and.
And that's hard too, because like the production work that they're doing is like really expensive.
Right, so that's like
The more
what takes a
popular
hit.
it gets, the more they can put into budget. So if this,
There's
season-
always a limit though. That's the thing.
Yeah, even though it makes money, like still, I mean, the ratings are good. It's 96 critics, like 97 user, 98 user. I mean, it's
if-
up there, but is it getting the views they need for money? I don't know. I know it did
I would
well,
say this:
but I don't
if
know.
Oda really wanted to, I'm pretty sure he would.
He
put
has
some
the money.
He would probably put money down.
Yeah,
to get to Annie's Lobby if you wanted to, like if that's his goal is to end at Annie's Lobby, I could see Oda putting some cash down. It's like, here's you need 50 mil. Here's
know.
50
Or do you think he would do something to make it so it ends sooner than that?
I don't know.
I don't know,
You'd
'cause-
almost have to skip the time skip, or just ignore. Just say it happened in 2 years and just skip. Like we don't need to see him training. We could do like flashbacks with Raleigh, with Luffy, but or Zoro with Mihawk. Like there's like different things you can see with the training of like background, like visual stuff.
Yeah, I'm just
But
trying to think of like
I
how,
don't
because
know.
they've already sprinkled things from future arcs already into the first season.
You know what? I think based on what you're saying, I think we'll get a better idea with how they do the pacing of 2 to get a better idea of how they're going to go. I think 2 is going to really show where they're going with it, don't you?
I
Yeah,
think so.
let us know how they want to pace it out. If it goes pretty quick, then we'll know where 3 will end, and then we'll know where they can push. Let's say if they want to do, let's say if the 5 seasons is all we're going to get, is 5 seasons of One Piece, and it ends with Annie's Lobby, where the whole Robin thing.
That's what I'm worried about, because I don't think, ignoring One Piece for a sec, Netflix in general, I mean, 5's like kind of the most seasons they do on a lot of things, correct?
Yeah,
About
Have we seen them do more than 5 on anything?
I'm trying to remember what was the other show that got 6. Wasn't Stranger Things 6 seasons?
No,
5.
That's why
Okay.
there's a big old 5 on Stranger Things.
What about some of their animated stuff, like Seven Deadly Sins? How many seasons was that?
they didn't produce it,
I know
but
they didn't produce it, but they released it like kind of yearly.
I don't remember.
I think that's different.
it was like maybe 3 seasons.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't trust Netflix. Like, regardless of how popular a show is, I just don't see One Piece going a long time. And I know people want it. I want it. We selfishly want it. The problem is Netflix themselves. I don't trust Netflix because there's a lot of good shows that are really, really, really highly popular, and they just cut it out of nowhere. And they do this religiously.
It's
Well,
probably
that's what they can do. Like, I think the only solution, and I know a lot of people are not going to be happy with this, but they can actually just have the ending be up to the very first part, and that's about it. Because I don't see them like doing everything plus.
It's
I guess
not Netflix,
yeah.
man. I don't
I guess
know.
the point is like at one point will some of the stuff in One Piece not be able to be adapted in live action or be well adapted. I don't know. Like
I think that's why we're seeing the animation looking cheesy, because if it's cheesy and they full go for the cheese, then then you can just keep doing it.
because like how is hockey? How is second, third? How are all those gears gonna look?
yeah.
Live action wise, like will it look it like yes they're leaning into cheese, but how much would they be like, oh that's cool cheesy until it gets to like no this
much.
doesn't work. Yeah, so that's why another thing to consider,
That's a good point.
because we might not get fifth gear ever, right? I don't know. I don't know enough about it. I know that's basically toon power from what I've seen. Is like I don't know how they're gonna do
It's
that in live
broken as
action.
hell,
yeah, so
yeah.
that's my whole thing. Is like we might never get to see that live action just because it's just so loony. It's cool in the anime, it's cool in the manga, but it's so loony it just might not work
I
live
agree.
action.
I
The only
understand.
solution I can think of, if they were to do that, it will be end the show in the first half or give us like a horrible ending, but just to wrap everything up.
I mean, the only other part
Horrible
that could take it
season,
over would be
everything else.
like Amazon, right? Prime could take it. Like they do very long seasons. Like it'd have to be a takeover.
I don't know. I think they would just end it in a place where like they get Robin, and then it's like, it could be like how they did in the early 2000s, where like, oh, this is how we're going to end it. But if you want to see more, like read the manga or watch the anime type of
to
thing.
say.
Because I mean, that's what they've done back in the early 2000s. They used
No,
to
I
do it with
get
a lot
it.
of stuff.
It's
And-
it's Netflix, man.
yeah, but I
They
think that's better than not. Because I'd rather end it with that, where they give Robin her speech, than not
Yeah,
ever
would you-
get to that because that would suck.
I get you. Yeah. I mean, for me, just as long as they can get to Robin, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
Like Robin's full arc, because her full arc is like, I mean, she's my favorite Straw Hat for a reason. That arc just changed my mind for her.
Yeah.
You'll get there eventually, David. But that's probably the best arc I think of One Piece that most people agree on. Is her arc is just unbelievable.
What were you gonna say, Japorion?
No, I was gonna say, yeah, I agree with you guys. I think they have to either get to one point and wrap everything up, because realistically speaking, I don't think they're gonna be able to adapt everything
It's too much.
to where we're at now. Yeah, if they were to do that, it would take many, many years, and I don't think Netflix is going to be able to do that. They could if people continue watching, investing their time and effort and money, right? If it brings people in, I can see them like lasting a little bit longer, but not to that particular amount.
You know, it's not even that I worry about. It's more about the actors, because like production takes so long, and every year that goes by, they get older. Like Nami 31, like she's supposed to be like 19 right now. So, in no disrespect to what's her name, Emily, I can't remember her last name, but anyway,
Is it Rudd?
Rod?
I think it's Emily Rudd, yeah. But no disrespect to her, but like 6-7 years, she's not going to look like Nami. I don't know.
That's true.
And I don't mean that disrespect. All of them. It's not just her. I think she's just the oldest. That's why I'm bringing her up.
Yeah.
She's the oldest. But I'm just saying, like, they're getting older, and they're all supposed to be like really young. I think Luffy's supposed to be like 18 right now. So
I think you unplugged a little bit.
yeah, I think my shirt bumped it. My bad. But anyway, I don't know. We'll see what Netflix does.
But I want to hear Shark King's opinion.
No, you don't.
But I've been dying to hear it.
No, you haven't. You're lying.
Let's just move on to the next part.
Fine, I want to. Yeah, fine.
topic.
I want to hear your part, your thoughts on this one. So the fourth teaser trailer or teaser, I'm just calling it teaser, of Avengers Doomsday has officially been out online. We talked about it last week, but now we can talk a little bit more about it. So this is the one that shows Shuri. It shows King. This is where it's new. King M'Baku, Namor, and what's her name? Namora, I think. So
More, yeah.
this was really interesting, actually, because this does confirm that M'Baku is king now. It is not.
Well, we knew that at the end of Black Wakanda Forever.
No, we knew that he was fighting for the kingdom to be king. He
No,
was
but
never.
She didn't sure. He was gonna fight Shuri, but Shuri left, so by default,
Yeah,
he was gonna be king.
it's basically, if you just paid attention, it's just like, I'm not going to fight for this. I'm going to be Black Panther. Whoever wants to rule can be the ruler. And since M'Baku was grown as a person, he would be the next successful.
But in Wakanda, someone has to challenge.
Yeah,
to
and she
become-
said she didn't want to. So
she wasn't.
chose
He wasn't.
that.
I don't think he
I
was going to
weren't
fight
paying
her.
attention.
Yeah, but she didn't want to. So
No,
that's
what I'm saying.
changed
He
it.
wasn't going to fight her ever. He's going to fight someone else there. For a king.
Anyways.
No, he's
Anyway.
gonna fight her.
I'll watch it.
The
I'll watch
title
that part
of-
again.
it
But I'm
doesn't-
pretty
I haven't
sure.
seen the
Watch
trailer
that movie.
personally. I didn't even know it came out. I haven't seen like even any of them, so I need to.
So we get so Namor looks different. He has a different outfit, right? Shark King?
He does. I think he's got his more traditional like comic book thing. He's gonna have like his actual like vest, or not vest, but like his popped up collar, open shirt.
Yeah. There are some interesting things. They're in the desert, and he's there too, and it looks like they're at a city. Some people have speculated that some others, like one of their cities, right? Shark King, I forget what his city's called.
Alabasta?
No.
Atlantis.
Well, no, what's it called in Wakanda Forever?
I don't know.
I guess we all forgot. Anyway, so people are kind of speculating, what does this mean? What's going on? The Namora, she's kind of not all blue. Like part of her face is like now kind of white. So there's a lot of questions about what is going on here. So I wanted to ask about what do you guys think?
I think the time anomalies, all the stuff is happening. So pockets of the earth are being affected here and there. So I think that's what's going on. And then I think that's what really is. I think pockets of the earth is being affected because of the anomalies that are occurring because Doctor Doom is doing something, incursions, whatever. And that's why, things are different. That's why he looks kind of, Namor looks kind of annoyed because it looks like the ocean where he was at is dried up. To me, that's what it seems like, type of thing. So that's what I believe. And then I think on top of that, they even stated, or the Russo brothers put something on Instagram and they deleted it. They said that not what you're seeing is not really there. So people are thinking because they've done this before, not the Russo brothers, before the Avengers. I think the Russo brothers did the other ones too. But like the trailers or the teasers we got were hiding stuff in plain sight. Like, some people were digitally removed or altered or something. Because when you see that, the conversation between the Thing and
M'Baku,
he's the Thing is more to the left, and there's plenty of space for another person to sit right there. So people are speculating that they digitally removed someone right there, and somebody is there that was talking as well. It could be like an X-Men or somebody. So we don't know.
I was just watching the trailer a little bit to see what you guys are talking about. So that looks cool.
Were we going to say Shark King or Japorion?
No, I was going to say, there's been a lot of rumors regarding what's going to be there. But I'm going to say something that a lot of people have also mentioned is that perhaps there is something else going on behind when Shuri walks in the desert. They may they assume that there was some kind of ship around the area as well, too. I watched some videos about it, but nothing is confirmed.
Well, I guess it's not really surprising with them editing things out because they've done it so much. Like, we don't know how much they're really hiding, right?
Yeah.
I do know that the Russo brothers mentioned that they basically a lot of stories and they have a lot of clues, and we need to watch closely on that.
How long's the movie?
Because,
oh, sorry, I didn't know you were finished. My bad.
No, when it comes to the movie, I can't just tell. I think they want to say like almost 3 hours from what I heard, but it hasn't been officially been confirmed.
There's rumors that it was like 4 hours.
It's going to be longer, almost 4, 3:45.
A question on that, guys. Like, how do you feel if they're to do like a mid-session break just for a sec?
I think it'd be nice.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby.
4 hours, it should be.
It needs a break at 4 hours, man. I'm gonna have to take a piss for sure on that one.
Get ourselves a snack.
Yeah, 4 hours is a lot, dude. If that's true.
Yeah, they're probably gonna have an intermission.
They need an intermission at 4 hours.
You remember, for those that are youngins, there were some movies that did have intermissions.
Was there really?
Yeah, there was.
Yeah.
I don't
remember these.
Can you name us an
I'll
example?
tell you. Yeah, well, the Ten Commandments.
Ten Commandments did have one.
That was in theaters?
That was in theaters.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That came out in theaters.
I didn't know that. Okay.
That was in the late 70s.
Titanic didn't.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure it did.
No, you're thinking of the
theaters?
VHS because they ran out of tape.
Titanic didn't.
Trying to think of other ones then.
You're thinking of because of VHS. The first VHS is empty. Oh, now you can go pee. Now you put in the second VHS.
I know there are other ones because I remember that says like intermission. And I can't remember what it was for.
I know they have them on Broadway.
Yeah.
Okay, so many classics: Gone with the Wind, Lawrence of Arabia, Ben Hur, 2001: Space Odyssey, Sound of Music, Doctor Zhivago, I don't know, Lawrence of Arabia, and The Godfather Part 2, and Gandhi. Oh, and Quentin Tarantino's The Hateful Eight all had intermissions. I did not know that.
I didn't know Hateful Eight had that. Huh.
Okay. Modern films was Once Upon a Time in America, The Hateful Eight, and RRR.
I never even heard of that.
But yeah, they do it to help give the people restroom and bike concessions.
I watch RRR, but I watch it on Netflix, so I didn't know there was an intermission there.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Would you be okay with an intermission?
Oh, please.
I'll be okay with it.
4 hours? Yeah.
If it's so that you can have a good bathroom break and stuff, I think it's totally fine.
I do too. 3 hours is pushing it, but 4, yeah, dude, I need a piss.
Once you pass the 3 hour mark, you should give it definitely a bathroom break.
Yeah, I agree.
Like a 15-minute bathroom break or whatever.
15 minutes, yeah. Hobby, what do you think about that, bro?
I think they do need. I don't know. I guess they do need a break.
If it's 4 hours, let's say.
If it's 4 hours, I think it does need it.
Well, I gotta say, the only thing that I like to mention, if they make a really good movie that's worth 4 hours, though.
Right, but a movie can be good. I still got to piss.
Yeah, even if we only watch it, even if it's the worst movie ever of all time, we still have to watch it once. And
yeah,
that's true.
I don't want to miss a piece because, we get 16 hours in a day we're awake. I'll piss 3 or 4 times in a day. So yeah, 4 hours. I gotta pee. Even if I don't have a drink, I'm gonna have to pee.
It's true.
So yeah, I mean, some people get. I mean, it depends on like if you ate before or something, but you know, people can get hungry too if you didn't eat. Like, you really got to kind of plan your day around a 4-hour movie. That's a lot of time in your day, so you really need to plan around that. And then also think about 4 hours. You also have about 20-30 minutes you'll have of, you know, trailers as well. I mean,
it's also a sixth of your day.
Yeah, and then driving there as well. I mean, you're talking like 5 hours of like your whole day driving, going back, trailers.
Just call it a full day. Just call it a full day.
Yeah, it's just like having an intermission be good, I think. Yeah, if it's that long.
I don't know if it's going to be 4 hours though, because I mean, I can see they can bring the money in, but I don't know if they will be, especially when it comes to movies. The reason that they usually cut movies is because they allow it to play more times. So if they were to play more times, more people can go and watch the movie.
That's a good point.
So I don't know if it's going to be 4 hours. I think it'd be cool, but I don't know realistically it's going to be like that.
Because like
if it were to be like that, I would be surprised.
If you're doing like 4 hours, like at that point, just do part 1 and part 2. Like, yeah, make it 3.5, and then just call it a day. You know, like 3 hours 23 minutes. Like, I don't know, max it out. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's all go to the lobby. That's all I'm hearing now.
Gotta smack him.
Get ourselves a snack.
Stop it with your hands.
Yeah, you need to put
Those are my thumbs.
Down. Yeah, but you don't know how to control your hands. You do not. Do not give me that look.
You have no self-restraint. That's the problem.
David's crazy with his hands right now.
Sophie Turner is looking ripped.
Yeah.
Because why,
great.
Miles?
She's playing Lara Croft.
Yeah.
What do you guys think, by the way?
No, it was not on my bingo card.
I think she's a good pick.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did not think she was going to play the part.
Me neither. I was very negative.
Seeing the pictures, I think she's I mean, the presentation is good. I just hope the show is good.
I think the first picture, though, I didn't like her with the sunglasses. I'll say this, probably a very unpopular opinion. She reminded me of Duke Nukem for some reason, and I'm not a Duke Nukem fan.
That's not an unpopular opinion. That's just a Diego opinion.
Like she was trying to, like, it was like trying too hard to be cool. That's the vibe I was getting, and that's, to me, that's Duke Nukem. He's trying too hard to be cool, and I don't like Duke Nukem because of that. So like that picture when you guys posted it up, I was like, this is a bad picture. They should have done away with the glasses, in my opinion. But I think
there's more pictures, Diego.
I saw more than one, right?
She has the glasses in the
the game.
Games.
Here, I'll share it with you guys because there's a. Hold on, I'll put in the.
Javi, what do you think, by the way?
Yeah.
In the chat.
Sorry, me?
But yeah.
Oh, I saw that.
Shark King, what do you think?
I'm checking it.
I actually don't care. I don't care too much for the show. I think that she looks okay. Like, I'm not saying she looks bad, but not something I'm super excited about. I do love the games, and I never even cared for like Angelina Jolie as Tomb Raider, to be honest.
So you never played the games growing up?
No, I did.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just saying, I didn't care for the movies.
He prefers the triangle boobs. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
So I just put it in our Discord.
Her. Go ahead, Japorian.
No, I was gonna say, like, somebody posted a comparison picture between, you know, this Tomb Raider with the previous one with Angelina Jolie,
Alicia Vikander.
Yeah, but in comparison, I think this one is the most accurate. I think it lost plays the part. I don't know. I think even the color composition, that the outfit that she picked, I think they're more vibrant colors compared to the other ones as well.
I would disagree. I think Angelina Jolie is the most accurate in visuals. Absolutely. I'm not saying it's my favorite, but I'm just saying, like, visually, yeah, absolutely.
In terms of what it looks like compared to the game, the one with Alicia, hers is more like, if you compare it to the actual game, like, that's actually really, like, yeah.
No, and it sucks too because that movie is really good. Did you watch it too?
Yeah, didn't they have two?
No, they were gonna do two, and it didn't get enough money. But she killed it. She got really beat up, and I remember she was like,
"Yeah, it was basically a game, the first game."
Yeah, she did all of her own stunts. Yeah, she got really beat up, and I remember she's like almost crying at the night, and her husband's like, "You really want to go through this?" And she's like, "Yeah, absolutely, it's fine." I'm like, "I'm crying, I'm in pain, but I'm enjoying every part of it." Like, she really killed it.
Pleasure's pain.
Yeah,
pain.
Yeah, no pain is gain, but
pain's pleasure.
She did great. I'm excited. I mean, here's the thing: we know Sophie Turner, she can act. I'm not worried about that. I'm more worried about the writing. Like, it's Sophie Turner. Yeah. She's top tier actress. It's more.
It's all about the writers and the director directing her to do stuff.
She was also Jean Grey in the X-Men Apocalypse.
And those were horrible, I felt. And it's not
know,
it's not that she's a bad. We know she's an amazing actress, but we know plenty of times with movies where the actor or actress is incredible, but it's shit because of the writing, and that can happen, and it's unfortunate. But we've seen what she can really do. I mean, we've seen Game of Thrones, and oh my god, but that type of acting we didn't get in X-Men. But that's just a writing issue. It's not an actor issue.
Yeah, I agree.
So not a big deal, you know. I mean, think of Ewan McGregor, right? I mean, his Obi-Wan wasn't that great in Star Wars, but I mean, for acting wise, but we know he can act. It's Ewan McGregor, so whatever. But I'm excited to see what she'll do. I mean, I know how hard she's been working on it, so I'll watch it. And if it's shit, it's shit. But I'm gonna give it a try.
Yeah,
sounds good.
Yeah. In addition to that, they also announced what is his name? Ryan Hurst. He's in Sons of Anarchy. Is going to be Kratos in the new live-action God of War.
The guy who voice acted Thor in Ragnarok.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he's gonna play Kratos.
That's cool.
It's funny because he did a recent interview or a podcast, and he was like, "I know a lot of people were upset because they wanted Chris to be Kratos, but he's like, Chris. He's like, Chris was talking to me. He's like, he's just beat up. Like he's a lot older and he's pretty beat up from doing his stunts, and he did a lot of his own stunts for the filming for the mocap, and he dislocated his shoulder, he messed him. So he's like, if there was anyone to take over Kratos in the live action, he was like, I'm glad it was you. So he's like, it's like I'm good, and he's like, and then I know people are upset because I don't look like I'm Kratos right now. He's like, but that's different because I have time to build to those muscles. So
yeah.
You know, if I could pick a live action game right now, you know what I'd actually pick? Horizon Zero Dawn.
I thought you were
even if it was a movie,
okay.
I think that'd be.
I thought you were going to say Need for Speed.
Oh my! Well, we were.
Did they already make that? Yeah,
Aaron Paul was.
Yeah, I forgot that. Yeah,
and that was actually fun because they based that off The Run.
Yeah.
So, question for that: who would you cast as the main lead for that if you were to pick
Horizon Zero Dawn?
Yep.
You know, it kind of sucks, but Sophie Turner would be great. Maybe what's her name that plays Max?
Oh yeah, that's
JD Pink.
Yeah, I think she'd be great.
She'd be good.
Yeah.
That's a good choice, actually.
Yeah, probably her. She kind of, because she has like the freckles and the kind of frizzy hair. It kind of gives you that more like Amazon type vibe.
Yeah.
And she's a great actress. My favorite character in Stranger Things. So,
she's really good.
her and Steve. But yeah, probably her.
Yeah.
But I actually, instead of a series, maybe a movie of that would be sick. So,
yeah.
Oh, you prefer a movie over a TV show?
Yeah, just because I think the animation might get a little wonky and they'd have a bigger budget for the robots.
Yeah, that's true.
That's fair.
And you only need a couple of big set pieces for that.
Yeah.
So if you really think how the game's
just fill-
paced, you can kind of do the beginning, middle, and end pretty easily.
Yeah.
In the film.
I agree.
So
Okay, let's go to our final piece. This will make some people. I'm curious to hear what you guys think. So Hans Zimmer, who did the music for Interstellar, among other.
Batman Begins. He's
Begins.
done a lot of like big movies, and he has really iconic music.
He's officially the composer for the new Harry Potter series on HBO.
I'll say this. I'll say this.
Mouse's side eye was hilarious. Like, oh no.
He has big shoes to fill because I'm not. So the Harry Potter, I don't know who the composer is, but the music that the movies did for the Harry Potter movies are they're huge. They're huge shoes to fill because they're iconic, they're memorable, and obviously the Harry Potter movies left. The franchise blew up. In order, for it to blow up, that's what made the series come into play years later. So he has, like I said, he has big shoes to fill, and I know he can do it well. It's just I'm pretty sure people are going to give him a hard time because of what he has to fill in.
Diego,
what?
I want to smack you right now.
Why?
You don't know who did the score for Harry Potter?
I forgot.
It's John fucking Williams.
Oh yeah, John Williams.
Can you smack your brother, David?
No, leave me alone.
Well, he did the first three. He didn't do the other movies.
Doesn't matter, but he's the one that gave the main, like the dun 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 dun, like he's the main.
Yeah.
But I'm just going through this portfolio for this other guy.
The ones that mattered, he did the first.
the iconic music.
I'm giving Paul a hard time.
The third one was meh.
That's fair.
Third one doesn't do
Okay.
meh.
I tell this much. When I heard the news, my first reaction was like, I hate it. I don't like it.
But he did the Dark Knight
think
trilogy,
he
it
will
looks like.
this is the thing. As I read more information about him, he did a lot of good music. I think if there were to be a composer that were to do it, I think it has to be him. I can think of anybody else.
Has to be? I don't think it has to be
Tell
him.
me who else? Who else could it
I
be?
think it should be David.
Yeah, let me take a crack at it. Heck, I'd even have Pitbull do it first before we think of Hans Zimmer.
Okay, realistically, who you picked? Like, think about it. Like, I think Hans Zimmer has a lot of name recognition and also a lot of history.
I'm not saying that he doesn't. I think the movies that he does fit well to his style. I don't think it's gonna fit well, at least right now, in my mind, for Harry Potter. That's my only thing.
You're thinking of his most current films because if I'm looking at his discography,
It's insane.
he did the Lion King. He did the Lion King. He did
Dune.
the Prince of Egypt. He did Dune. He did Kung Fu Panda.
Pirates of the
Tell me
Caribbean.
a song from Kung Fu Panda.
I don't know.
Exactly.
No, he did Pirates.
He did Pirates of the Caribbean, David.
Hans Zimmer did that one?
Yeah.
The more you look into it, he's the only person who
It's
might
pretty
actually be able
insane.
to
He also
do it right.
he also did Top Gun Maverick, Daves. This guy is pretty insane.
So I'm telling you, like first reaction was like ew, but then as I read more of his stuff, heard some of his work, I think the only person that can actually
I think this is the thing. I think if you say Batman and you say like all these other
Gladiator,
those movies, they are very serious, dark and gritty. So like you can't picture wittiness, magical type of vibes. You can't picture any of that. But then when you see his discography of the music he's written for these movies, you're like, oh, he has variety. He's not just a E minor sharp composer type of thing. He can write in major. He can write
E minor sharp.
I'm just saying, like he can write in different varieties. He's not just like, oh, just do the bellowing cello sound with the dark booming sound. No, he can write really uplifting stuff, and he can write really magical whimsy music. So
I don't know if magical. He can catchy is different. Magical. That's what I don't know. At least from the list that you showed me, doesn't show me magical. That's something different. That's not magical.
That's another reason why he actually chose to take this project.
And this will be challenging for him. I think he'll.
Yeah. So it makes sense to me. That
it's just weird.
Might be able to be the choice to work. Of course, it will be weird at first, and even though I would love to have John Williams to come back and do all the scoring,
everybody would.
This, realistically speaking, he is old.
I'm surprised he's still alive.
He's a go.
So, like I said, he has to let other people take a jab in it, even though people may not like it and grow up with
Let me add a thought to this. Let me add a thought to this. He is coming in, but he's not coming into a franchise that is fresh. What I mean is Broadway, when you see the Broadway, The Cursed Child, you play the video game like the Hogwarts Legacy, they still have beats of John Williams' score.
Yeah.
It's an iconic sound. So what I'm saying is John Williams, it's not like he's doing all this stuff for like the new Star Wars still, but it still has the music to it. My point is the dun 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 dun. Like what I'm saying is like those key things. Just a take I'm putting on here. I guarantee it's still going to have that in the show.
Yeah,
but it'll be modified versions of it. It's just like when you play Halo, right? You're not having Marty O'Donnell, but they still have the original, like, what I'm saying is he's coming in with stuff to work on and build upon.
So question for you.
Yeah.
Because I
still hear some of the original score, I guarantee it. Yeah.
And you're going to get upset, but I don't care. I have not seen Maverick at all yet. But
motherfucker.
My question is this. Did he do his own composition of the Maverick theme, the Top
original
Gun theme song?
Like the dun dun
Dun,
dun
dun,
dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun,
Did he do a
dun,
composition
dun.
of that? Like he did a little melody when they were doing anything in the movies?
I don't know.
Okay, because if he did, then I could see that he's very open to the whimsy of like, oh, let's bring back some things from here and there from this original franchise, and kind of like here's a little sprinkle of things here.
Well,
and there.
I do know when I watched Maverick, it did have a lot of the melodies of the original. Yes.
Okay. So then I would assume he's a little open to taking little bits of the original score, but not fully use it. You know what I mean?
I think so. I think it's an iconic sound. You can't deny it. There has to be some kind of nod or kind of like, I guess, respect to what the original was.
It's too big. You can't just say
Superman,
F it, right?
The Superman team. The Superman team is very iconic.
And you hear that in
Superman
every
team,
Superman.
And even then, they still play it.
Yeah, they edit. They
new
do
composer.
different variations of it, but you can hear the inspiration, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So one thing, and I think this would probably be the best way to do it. So, for example, Spider-Man, the dun 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 dun, that little melody is in every single Spider-Man, but it's not in that same. It's not in that same arrangement or anything like that. It's always a little bit different in every single Spider-Man that they've always had.
That's what I'm saying. Harry Potter, I guarantee you, like I put money on it.
If he doesn't,
it will have the original melody.
If it doesn't have the little,
it just might be altered a bit.
Is it wind chimes that they use when they do the little magical thing in the?
Yeah.
If he doesn't add that to his score, it's failed.
I'm just saying.
That's what fails it. The wind chimes. Oh no, I can't.
Magical sounding. It's magical
Sounds like
sounding.
the skit needs more cowbell.
These were cowbell. Clink, clink, clink.
Or if Hedwig's theme song isn't played, Hedwig's theme song is tight. If they don't add that,
Thinking of Will Ferrell
Like I
with the
said,
cowbell.
those are classical songs, but I definitely think that he's also going to put his own take on it.
he should.
You know,
He will.
I would
He
like.
should.
I think the Hogwarts, like the castle, like when you're introduced to that should be his own thing, and then the intro should be his own thing, and then like kind of a little ending towards with the original like dun 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 dun, like just that little jingle.
He needs to have that.
He should have that, but everything else is he's in.
Well, again, he can use all of a lot of the stuff, but if he wants to alter it just a little bit, I don't mind. They do it in Jurassic Park too. You know, that was John Williams.
They even do it in Harry Potter itself, because like I mentioned, the first 3 movies were done by John Williams, and all the other composers in the next movies
Kept it going.
have actually done a little nod of John Williams, because it's part of
iconic.
it.
Yeah,
John Williams.
but to be fair, most of those other ones you really can't be like, oh, that's a great one.
They're
It's
not as
mostly
big as these- this guy.
it's John Williams's melodies that
But I say,
stuck
like,
out.
He set the foundation of what Harry Potter.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I
what I'm saying,
think,
but my thing, my take is like, I wonder what Hans Zimmer is thinking, because I'm thinking of like, if you think of an artist, right, a composer at their level, because Hans Zimmer and John Williams, they're on a different level than other composers.
They're
right?
top tier.
They're all legendary,
right? So now the question is like, does he want to? How much of that does he want to say? I'm using this to a nod for old fans, but I need to make new stuff for mine. I need to make it just as
He
memorable.
should do it as
how are
much.
they? But no. But the question is, how much do you think he would do? How much would you think a composer or someone at that caliber would be like? You know what? I'm going to do it.
So there's
this
two
There's
ways.
the question.
There's one of two ways. One, if I don't know how he is as a person, but he could be an absolute dick and be like, I'm just making
be a Ryan Johnson,
I could be.
for all
I
we
could
know.
do everything fresh and it'd still be good, but it'll leave a sour taste in people's mouths. Or two, he'll bring in the old music slowly throughout the first part of the season, and then he'll slowly integrate his own music and his own scores throughout, let's say, seasons. Let's say
I think that's a smarter
and
move.
it grows, and you're like, oh yeah, this is his original
Yeah.
stuff, and it slowly withers out the old stuff, the old songs from the original franchise, and he slowly brings in all of his more and more and more, and it grows and grows, which is possible. I'm not saying it's
Well, I can see that happening too, because I mean, he has to base out something. He already, like I said, he has a foundation, but after a certain point, he also has to compose his own music.
Yeah, that'd be
That's
funny.
what he was hired for, right?
Yeah,
or else he would just copy and paste everything else. And
You
that
know, you
necessarily the
know what'd be
case.
funny, Paul, is if I don't know if he has kids or grandkids or whatever, but it'd be hilarious if he's like, oh, the reason why I did this because my granddaughter wanted me to make the music, because like the original Dumbledore, how he applied to how he went to be the Dumbledore because his granddaughter wanted him to be Dumbledore.
I mean, no, also that if you think about it from his perspective, is that he
Take a drink, Javi.
other challenges, and something along the lines of Harry Potter is a big name to have on your resume.
Yeah, but like,
Right.
does
I don't think he
any-
needs Harry Potter on his resume.
Yeah, he has. He's,
Well,
His resume's already
he doesn't
done.
need it. Correct. He doesn't need it, but because of all his stuff that he has worked in the past,
That's why he
I
got the
think that's why
job, but he doesn't need it on the resume.
Exactly. So I think there's two parts on that really, I don't know. At first, I was kind of like I mentioned, really, Jackie, I didn't like this particular feeling, but the more I spend more time thinking about this, I think he should. I'm looking forward to what he does.
I want to hear what Shark
Hopefully
King thinks.
He doesn't really ruin things. And luckily, it does seem to appear that he's going to be making the music for the whole series. It's not only just one section, right?
not one season.
Right, which will have more consistency in comparison to the Harry Potter movies, in which there's a change of composers. And, going back to the Harry Potter movies, I love movie soundtracks, and Harry Potter soundtrack is actually one of my favorites.
That's not an unpopular opinion. So you're right.
Music from the Harry Potter, from Prisoner of Azkaban. Everything else has not hit me at the same level as the third soundtrack.
I really liked Sevens, actually. I liked Sevens.
Yeah.
Regardless of the film, I thought it had a lot of good, darks moments.
Yeah.
But I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I know what you mean. The first two are probably the best for the music, but I mean, that's full John Williams. But
right.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Did I read a pop-up or something with Lord of the Rings? I thought John Williams did some of the Lord of the Rings.
No, he did not do.
No, I'm asking. I'm not saying I know. I'm asking.
I don't know.
He wasn't. No, he did not do Lord of the Rings. I can't remember the name of the guy who did it.
Okay.
But the guy who did.
Howard Shore?
I think something like that. Howard Shore. Yeah.
Howard Shore.
Yeah. I don't think he had done much before this, and he just created the masterpiece with that soundtrack.
Sometimes
it was just
all you need
He's
to do.
Canadian. He's Canadian.
Oh yeah.
What is that? Yeah, buddy.
He composed the Lord of the Rings soundtrack. Oh, okay.
That's cool. That's cool.
Shark King, what do you think?
I think you guys kind of pretty much covered over it. I think obviously Harry Potter is one of those. I mean, one of many all-time great scores you can put for John Williams, and he's one of, if not the best to ever do it. So it's going to be tough shoes to fill, but I think it's almost kind of easy, like you guys were saying, because he's got a lot of stuff that he can work with that's already memorable, and it's just how he's going to put his spin or his twist on it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true. Alrighty. Well, just to say, that's the last thing I had for everyone here. Does anyone have any last minute things, Japori? I know that you always have one maybe last thing.
I have a couple.
Okay. That's something new. Okay.
So it's to talk about Legos. So first things first. So it's funny. So earlier today, somebody leaked the Lego set for Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Where
what?
Yeah. So when Ganondorf turns into Ganon, his pig form at the end of the 64 game. And so it's Link fighting him in the castle thing. That got leaked, and then Lego was like, oh, well, screw it. Here's the trailer. And so, here's the little thing, and they finally released it. I don't know about the price yet, but it looks cool. It's probably going to be pretty pricey.
That's cool.
But yeah, it's cool. I'm excited for that because I don't know how long ago, but they did release, the Deku Tree with Kid Link and all that stuff. I think it's listen. Yeah.
So it's going to be $130, and it will be released on March 3rd.
It's actually not that bad, actually.
Comprised over 1,000 pieces. It depicts the game's final battle against Ganondorf.
Yeah.
That's sick.
It's better than the Pokemon. The Pokemon one.
Speaking of, the second part for Lego.
So stupid.
Lego released their Pokemon Legos.
I've seen them, I've seen them.
And they're expensive. Pikachu's $200.
What? And Pikachu looks fugly.
And it's funny because so they made a comparison with blocks, or what are they called?
Mega Blocks?
Mega Blocks and the Mega Blocks Pikachu and the Legos Pikachu. Mega Blocks Pikachu is $60.
How much is the Eevee one?
I don't know. I'm just saying right now from what the price I know. The Mega Blocks Pikachu is $60 and the Lego Pikachu is $200. And I can't tell them apart.
Nah.
Yeah.
Well, you can't tell them apart.
I can't tell them apart.
The price difference is Legos are almost 3 times more expensive than
it looks almost identical.
Yeah, the Eevee one I can tell apart because the Eevee one, the tail is more just like a cone, like a bulbous looking thing, whereas the Lego one has kind of little curve to it. But that's about it. So I'm you're upcharging this much more for almost no difference at all from the blocks version of it.
Well,
or Mega
and
Blocks.
that's not all, too, because they also showcased a big Lego design, which includes Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big figure, and the price for that's over $649.
Kiss my ass.
Yeah.
Thank God I'm not into Legos, man. I'd be so broke.
All sold out.
No,
I figured.
and I was talking to Sharking about this right before you guys joined, is that when I went to the Pokemon Championships in Hawaii, they had expositions of Lego figures of different Pokemons. Those designs look so much better than the ones that you actually are buying for the new Lego set.
Wow.
And it kind of sucks that they're actually spending some. And like it looked like part of me is like, oh, it looks cool, but pricing, and then some of the design, I think it could have been a lot better. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, it sold out. Even like they were giving a gift Lego design of all the original badges in Lego form that were supposed to be free. The Scalpers are already posting them on eBay and other sites for like over $200.
Yeah.
So
I hate. This is like the worst time. We can't get Lego Pokemon. We can't get freaking cards at like good prices because of these stupid scalpers.
Yep, unfortunately.
Whoa.
How much are they going on?
GameStop's going to allow you to pre-order now, David.
Oh, okay,
But
cool.
They are going to charge you about twice as much.
And if you wanted to get rid of that and say, oh, you know what, let me jump into another franchise. Let's say, I don't know, the One Piece trading card game. Scalpers are already jumping on that ship too. And they're going and buying cards in bulk.
And what's worse, Miles? You know how? Okay, so One Piece is even more rare, stupid than
it's.
Well, I know that the Gear 5 had real gold in the card, and they wouldn't give it to Oda.
Not just that. So if you were to buy a box that had booster boxes in there, so like a regular box of booster boxes, like it's like the brown cardboard box has like, let's say 6 in here. You'll know for sure every booster box will have hits in them. You'll have good hits. One Piece is fucked up. Only one of those boxes in the booster boxes will have what is called like a manga hit.
Are you shitting me?
A manga hit?
That's horrible.
One of those boxes. So if you buy one box of 6, only one of them is going to have the hit.
Oh, hell no.
And then you can just sell the rest and upsell it because you can say, oh, it's random.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, and people are buying them through the roof, Miles.
Oh my god!
This guy bought a box and he pulled his thing and he got a manga set and he made hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Are you shitting me?
No, but you have to spend so much money to get that. This is
profitable, but you have to have so much money to start it.
Are legitimate gambling because you have to buy the box set.
In general, like Pokemon, One Piece, doesn't matter what the series is, but I feel a lot of these are gambling in general.
One Piece, Pokemon isn't really
if
like
you're opening. It's gambling. If you're just
that's what I
selling sealed, then that's where those scalpers make their money.
I meant the opening. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's more like a gamble, right?
The One Piece one is even worse because of that.
That's crazy. Screw that. I'm glad I don't do the cards.
Also, the Dodgers Luffy card from last summer.
Oh my god, I bet that's worth a shit ton.
So Raw is like 2,000, I think, and Marvin has 2 of them.
Marv has 2 of them.
Yes, 2.
Holy
because when he went there to go to the game, he got 1, and then his buddy didn't care for it, so he got 2.
Oh my!
And so I told him get 1 graded, and if it's a 10, that 10 is like 10 grand.
I'd pay to get that graded. Absolutely. Can you imagine Oda signing that too?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah, just
buy a Tesla.
But yeah, just it's crazy because of just how the One Piece card sets were stupid.
You know what we need more people like Hobby who just do it for the love of the game.
Yeah, Hobby does it for the love. He does it for the right reason.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that video that we did you guys see that video that I don't know who posted it. Was it Paul that posted it? It was where that like kid goes into that card place and he has the Pokemon cards and he didn't realize what he had. And he's like just giving them away for like nothing. And the guy's like, do you know what this card is? Yeah. Hobby, can you help educate me on that? Like I remember the video, but like he was pulling some rare stuff, right? That little kid. It was like with the Gengar.
I don't know which video you're referring to.
Shit. Who posted that? Was it Paul?
Shit. I think it was me. But it was a while. I'm trying to remember.
I think you posted it, Paul. I'll have to send it to Hobby. I want him to see it, but it's really cute. Like the little kid goes in, he's just trying to get some money for his cards. And he has like some of the craziest cards, and the guy was like, "Dude, don't get screwed over on this." And like he felt bad for the kid, but he's like, I think he had like a total of $500 when he walked in. The kid had no idea. He seemed to get like $25 out of it, and he was just playing the game to play. You know what I mean? It was just
that's
really
what we want.
Yeah. It was really cool. I think Paul posted it.
Shark King, I think you should do a TED Talk about the correct way of being a Pokemon card. What's it called? Enthusiast, collector enthusiast.
Okay.
Like, this is how you should live by. Like, don't scalp.
I don't think anyone's gonna listen to me, but
dude,
I can try.
Hobby, your talk would be relevant. There's some TED Talks out there that I don't know why people even listen or even gave them a platform. I would listen to yours.
I would listen
because you would talk about the efficacy, the ethics of Pokemon cards and buying and trading. I would love it.
I don't know. I just don't think it's going to be good. They're going to get better anytime soon, just with the 30th anniversary coming.
Oh, good point. He makes a good point.
The only good news about Pokemon cards is that they just
announced a new set too, right?
They what?
Didn't they announce a new set?
All the time. They're like they've already announced like 2 sets ahead now.
Yeah, they mentioned something along with the Pokemon from the new Pokemon CA. Some Mega Evolutions from there.
Yeah. So there's going to be Ascended Heroes, which is going to come out spread out because they're already expecting. It's literally the biggest. Not like it might not be the best set, but some people think it will be. But it's going to be the biggest set of Pokemon cards. I think it's going to have.
Oh, it looks
over 400
cool.
cards and like over 80 like full art cards that located in the packs in the set.
Which is going to be the hits, Javi? You think the Mewtwo for sure?
The Mega Gengar is going to be the hit for sure.
Oh yeah, the Mega
Dude, that needs to be
Gengar.
seen. Everybody's going to want the Mega Gengar.
Dude,
everybody already loves Gengar, and it's just.
You know what I hate that I saw, Javi? I saw like the cards. I saw we had a full art. What's it? I just forgot his name. Dragocloak's pre-evolution, and then like the first 2, and then you don't see Dragocloak at the end. And I was like,
because Dragapult came out in Prismatic.
Oh, okay.
This is the 30th anniversary they're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, 30th anniversary of Pokemon cards, and there's still potentially bigger sets that could release this year. But the good news is that they bought a printing facility. I think it's in Arizona, if I'm not mistaken. So they bought I don't remember how many hundreds of thousands of square feet for printing.
Hey, Javi, I have a question.
Power of Pokemon.
I have a question for you, Javi.
Yeah.
I'm seeing, I don't know how accurate this is, but I'm reading online that on Reddit that TPC is asking the fans to pick the 30 reprints of the 30th anniversary, that they're going to redo reprints.
I haven't seen.
Is that on Reddit? You
I
said
wouldn't be surprised if something like that comes up, though.
Yeah, it's 4 months ago. It's on the actual official Pokemon TCG Reddit forum, but it's talking that they're saying that they're asking people to pick. I don't know how accurate or real this is, but I just thought I'd ask.
I haven't heard anything about it, but that sounds like an awesome idea.
Sounds accurate.
I'll send it to you guys, but yeah, it's a huge Reddit post.
I think that. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. You're gonna
I said the only thing that I think is just that sucks is everything's going. Collectibles themselves are just kind of going more towards like a business.
Yeah,
just people making money off it in any way, shape, or form. And I think even for the worst part, not that and it's been a while since. I can't remember the last time, but even Yu-Gi-Oh cards now.
I know.
Oh no!
They're getting full art cards now for the first time in
Oh
ever.
yeah, I was gonna ask you if that was real.
They're probably gonna get bought out as well.
Dude, seeing like the full art blue eyes and all that stuff, I was like,
it looks cool. Huh?
I thought it was fake, and so I was like, oh, I'm not gonna ask.
It looks cool, but that's gonna make everything worse. That's like,
yes, I agree with you, but they look so cool.
at what cost?
But yeah, they look awesome. But the worst part about the full art and all these special cards that Yu-Gi-Oh's getting is they're also going to be serialized. So they're only going to print
It's going to be worth a lot.
1,000 of each copies, and that's it.
Wow.
There's going to be 1,000 blue eyes, and that's it.
That's going to be a lot of money.
I would love to be the collector of the 1,000 blue eyes and rip them all up till I have just 3 and be like,
what?
No, just have 3 blue eyes.
Why are you being Kaiba for this? What the fudge?
This guy.
That was so fucking dark.
Why are you like that?
Yeah, why are you like
so
that?
everyone else can suffer but me.
Can we check him in? That was dark as hell.
Checked out, man. Fudge. You're making Shark King cry.
Cards, Diego's just like, oh, rip them all up.
You're like Emu from
my grandpa has no bad cards.
Wait,
you're like the Void Century, like 800 years gone.
I think there's a guy who also collects Pokemon cards who does that with a certain particular card, and he goes and tries to find the rarest card.
Oh yeah, he's it's a fossil Pokemon. I think.
Yeah.
Kabuto. Yeah,
There's
it's a
quite few
Kabuto guy.
People who do that.
He's the Kabuto guy. He collects the same Kabuto card, and he has like 9,000 of that card.
Why?
Because he wants to be the only guy that has it.
That is a really weird.
Yeah, he doesn't want. He wants to like his cards to have value, the most value.
How? But other people still get a chance to get those.
No, because it's from like a certain time frame.
Oh my god.
It's like from like 10 years ago, Kabuto. So it's like 30 cents. So he buys like a bunch of them.
Yeah.
So he has like two phone books full of that card.
Phone books?
I'm just saying as an example. They're
It's market manipulation. So
that's what I'm saying. I want the 1,000. I want the 1,000 Blue Eyes White Dragons. Rip them to only have 3 left, and be like, I have all the power.
Why not just have one?
Because it's Ultimate Blue Eyes. How can I make it? How can I make it polymerization to get the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon? You need 3.
I love you and I hate you at the same time.
I need 3.
Car King, this is where we need your TED Talk, please.
Diego, all I'm saying is that I've been waiting, like literally, I don't know how many years now. You said you were going to duel me, and you're like, I can't. I don't want to play a game that's going to cost me money. It's like, oh, the game is free, and to this day, I still never dueled me.
I would lose.
That's not the point. lose valiantly.
And let me get the 3 blue.
Oh my gosh!
No, because then Hobbies gonna be like, I'm not gonna attack your blue eyes.
I'm gonna attack the little belt that's holding onto your castle. Stupid. I gotta rewatch that series.
Oh, agreed. Pull 2 cards. And pull 2 more cards.
And pull more. And I'm glad there's a limit to that.
You can lose like a man, okay?
Yeah.
Talk about like Pokemon though. I think there's going to be a lot of cool things that are going to be announced for the 3rd anniversary. I know that, I don't know if we mentioned before, but they also going back with that. They're doing another collab with McDonald's. They're going to release some cards in there. They're going to release Pokemon sets for the starter Pokemon to buy as the figures. So hopefully we get more stuff, especially when it comes to the game.
They also announced Takara Tomy, they're a toy manufacturer. They did like the Transformers and Beast Wars Masterpiece sets, so they look more like.
Yeah.
They're doing a release of all the starters in sets, so they're like super clean. They look really pretty, but I don't know the price. But I'm assuming they're probably going to be expensive because Takara Tomy's. I can't say the word, but yeah, they make them expensive. Like the Transformer stuff, like if you want a Dinobot, like from the original '90s Dinobot, that's like a $300 toy.
Wow.
So I'm gonna assume
it looks super nice.
It looks amazing, yeah.
Like it's not like the $60, $40, however one you had. Like it is.
Unfortunately, it's worth it, the $300. But I don't want to pay $30 for a toy. So for these Pokemon ones, I'm assuming the starters for 3 of them and stuff like that, they're probably going to be, I would say, closer to $100 than under. But if they're under, that's smart on them. But I don't know.
I think it'll be cheaper. In addition to that, they're also going to release the Fat Pikachu plushie back.
Oh yeah, Fat Pikachu is making a comeback.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, I like that.
He didn't go to the gym for a while.
Hey, he became a Pokemon. I
think he was fat first. He lost all the weight.
Yeah, I said. Yeah, he did. Then he started. He stopped going to the gym.
Pikachu became a champion. And
he got full of himself, and he's like,
pretty much.
He was a champion. He doesn't need to prove anything anymore. He's like, I'm good to go. I can relax.
Yeah, he beat a Mega Charizard. He's fine.
Yeah, he's like, it's
that's
time to let myself go.
I know.
He has so many moves. He just should never learn.
Yeah, he probably used Thundershock.
I don't even know what he used.
I don't know. They didn't call a name. It just. I'm just making a joke.
Another thing on the news, I did hear that finally the girl who was in charge of Star Wars was stepping down. Right?
I was going to bring that up when I talk it, but I'm getting tired. But yeah, Kathleen Kennedy has finally stepped down after 14 years.
Let's go.
Fuck her.
The witch is dead.
Yeah, the witch is dead.
Is it then?
Nobody cried.
But is it this year? Is it she's? When is her official last day? Because it's not.
I don't know the official day.
I think she already ended.
I
Are you
thought
sure?
it was announced. I didn't think she was officially out yet.
Oh, okay.
No,
because
I could be wrong.
Because I remember that they said that she had announced like some stuff that was coming out in 2026 and future, and I remember some people made a big deal about it because in all of her talk about future projects, the Rey movie wasn't even mentioned.
Nobody cares.
Right. I'm not saying no one cares, but I remember that was like your big thing also.
She officially left yesterday.
Hi-ya!
We just get a clap. Everybody give a clap. Kathleen, the Wicked Witch is dead. So, Dave Filoni.
We hope that we get good stuff.
Dave Filoni.
What's the guy who's stepping out? The guy from
Dave Filoni.
Dave Filoni.
Oh, okay, that dude.
Not just him.
Dude? He's not just that dude.
Who else
I don't know. But I follow man. So
who else? It's the other guy too.
Oh, he's thinking of what's his name that plays Happy. He's not
Jon Favreau.
He's not.
Yeah, Jon Favreau.
Jon Favreau. He's with Filoni, but Filoni's actually going to be the actual head.
Oh, he's probably like his.
He knows a lot of this stuff too.
No, him and Filoni are a pair, so he'll be there. He'll be there.
Second in command.
It's just Kathleen Kennedy's not going to have the executive say anymore. Filoni will, and which is good because, as we all know, Filoni is the predecessor of George Lucas himself. Yep. So, and I'd really like to see Sam Witwer come back a little bit more.
Sam Witwer,
Sam Witwer, yeah, but yeah, no, I think Filoni's. I mean, yeah, that's the best we got. I mean, it's Filoni. I mean, what else do we need to say? It's Filoni.
Yeah.
Bring Star Wars back. Make Star Wars great again. Because Kathleen Kennedy has been nothing but a freaking nightmare, as everybody can agree. She has ruined that franchise.
Yeah.
And she's the big head of what's throwing out the original. What all the plans that George Lucas had. I mean, she's a big reason to just throwing it away. So screw her.
Yeah.
There's some other Star Wars news I'd want to talk to you about. I think we have to do a different video about it. But
we can do a fun side video on that.
But I was gonna say, because I know Star Wars Theory brought this up about an interview that Mark Hamill had that recently came out about J.J. Abrams. I want to talk to you about that later.
Yeah.
I saw that. I was like, no way. Is this true? And I was like, no.
I was pissed. I think the whole fandom will agree on that one.
Yeah, I think.
What did he say?
Basically, they said that Mark Hamill had his idea of in Force Awakens was that there is a reunion between Leia, Han, and Luke. That was and that J.J. Abrams basically said no.
And he even said, it doesn't need to be like us coming together in the film. Even if it's like a flashback is fine.
Yeah.
Just at least have a scene of us together. And he just told Mark plain and simple, it's not your story anymore.
You're not the main character anymore.
Pretty much. But let's be honest, we all showed up for those things. That interview. You saw it too?
Yeah, I did see it.
How'd that make you feel, Hobby?
I mean, it's just kind of weird, but I mean, I always felt bad, just because I knew that Mark Hamill was just always talking about these new movies, and he was getting paid to do the press, right? He had to do it was part of his job.
Oh, like the Last Jedi press, that was rough.
Yeah, and stuff like that, and it was just I didn't like it. It's it just doesn't make sense. He's I don't feel like my character would do this. He's
who would know better than the guy that's played him?
Kill off the character that I thought it was and be well, I'm not really playing that character who I thought I once was. I'm new Luke.
Jake Skywalker.
I'm Jake Skywalker.
Does something else. Yeah, does other things apparently.
I think the biggest thing was and then in The Last Jedi, there was no real mourning for Han.
It's horrible.
There was just nothing. It was we have to just keep going and going and going and
they actually recorded a scene, a deleted scene, where Luke sits down and mourn, and they cut it.
Yeah,
stupid, absolutely stupid. But I know that George Lucas, if I remember right, he mentioned a while back, but even though he writes these characters for Luke Skywalker or Princess Leia, regardless, a lot of times, with actors, when they improv and stuff like that, they have to become someone else and they embody that character. And I mean, if I remember right, Lucas even talked about that, but nobody knows Luke Skywalker actually better than Mark Hamill, because he can write Luke to do things, but the internal emotions and feelings of how the actor becomes that character, those feelings belong to the actor that creates and makes that character that's written actually real. And so my point is when Mark Hamill's telling Ryan Johnson, Luke would not do this, he doesn't need George Lucas to say that. Mark Hamill fucking knows. He is Luke Skywalker. He becomes that character. So like you said, when he says he has to be Jake Skywalker to perform these actions, it's because he can't become Luke as an actor mentally. So he has to be somebody else to do the part for the character.
Yeah.
And one of the big parts he said that was written out was with J.J. Abrams, the start of episode 8, Luke never cut himself off the Force. He was supposed to be levitating with all these rocks and actually be the Jedi Master, where Ryan Johnson just said, no, I'm not going to do that. And even Mark Hamill's what the hell, dude? This is not Luke, man.
They're just
it's horrible.
I think the biggest thing to take away from this is that there was always, it wasn't, unfortunately, the bigger issues of the sequel trilogy didn't start with Ryan Johnson. It was already there. And it just kind of
escalated.
It just kind of sucks that there was there was always something about that. People Force Awakens always gets some.
It has problems.
It has problems on it. It's a rehash of A New Hope. It's it's just playing off that. just not as good as A New Hope, right? But it still made so much money, so people look at it as like
Probably
more,
the best out of the three.
but they look at it as such a more fond memory. But like when we start getting this more information, it just kind of starts to be like, wow, this could have been even a whole lot better. It's just for whatever reason, these producers, these movie directors, they decided to take something in their own way. Again, they have their creative liberty, but again, it goes back to there was never a plan in the beginning. It was just kind of all done on a whim.
Well, there was some, yeah, you're absolutely right.
Well, there was plans, but then they're like, nah.
Well, not Lucas's plan, but like
Right.
Abrams actually had a thought plan. Like he had original script ideas for 8.
Right.
And Rian Johnson, he never even watched Force Awakens. He just threw J.J. Abrams singing in the garbage and said, I'm making my own fucking movie. And what I mean is his own movie. He didn't make a second film of a trilogy. He made a film. It doesn't matter if it's part 8 or part 2 in a trilogy. It was his film, and that was it. And when you watch 8, it has a beginning and it has an end. There's nothing that really leaves opening for a third. And then JJ had to do that. It's very, very disrespectful. I hate Rian Johnson on a lot of levels. And
then that's when they had the monkeys right, and then somehow Palpatine returned.
Yeah, exactly. And then JJ comes back and he's like, well, let me get some of my original ideas, bring them back, try and fix the mess of Star Wars, and it just turned into a clusterfuck. Like the whole thing's just dog shit. Mm-hmm. And when people use the argument of like, oh well, like people didn't like the prequel trilogy, but now they're beloved. It's like, okay, I get what you're saying, but at the same argument, at least there's a plan. And when you watch, they have more respect 1, 2, and 3 now because you can watch them and they all perfectly connect. There nothing feels like an FU or nothing feels like like 2 fits perfectly fine with 1 to 2 and then to 3. Like it all fits. Yeah. 8 does not fit. It doesn't. And so I know, George Lucas didn't write 5, right? But like, he had the help to write to continue a story of where he wanted to take this because he didn't plan on 5 even being a thing. I mean, he had original ideas of where 1 through 9 went, but he's like, I'm going to need some help for 5 because I was just trying to do a onesie indie film. Help me out. And then he's like, yes, do this. We'll lead it up to 6 and let's finish it off. And it worked. Mm-hmm. But, he was basing it off of number 4. How can we extend it?
Yep.
8 did not extend off of 7. It said, fuck 7. Here's my own thing.
Yeah.
Causes problems. But anyway, that's a thing that we already know with the show. In regards, people are fine to like if they can like the sequel trilogy, they can like 7, 8, 9. I don't care. But you just don't be blind that there's problems with the whole trilogy.
Yeah, there was.
That's all.
It wasn't a trilogy. It was just
the whole
3 movies that are trying to be a coherent story.
Yeah. So again, Kathleen Kennedy. I mean, the problem is like any business, it always comes up to the head.
Yep.
And the head's the one approving all this and saying yay or nay. And so with her gone, Filoni's been the best. I mean, we can all agree like he's brought the best thing we've ever had out of Star Wars after Lucas. So with him running it, I'm kind of hoping if there's anything I can ask for is let's ignore the sequel trilogy. Let's get some original ideas. And I'm just hoping Filoni can kind of do. I mean, I don't know what he can do at this point to save a lot of this, but I'm just more hopeful for him to. No, but I'm just saying, like, I just want things.
Another one?
Get Sebastian Stan to be Luke.
Like, what would you guys want? Let me ask that real quick before we shut down. Like, if Filoni's coming in, what do you guys want? Do you guys want like a 10 to 12, or do you guys want like more side stories like the Grogu stuff? Like, what do you guys want?
At this point, go, Paul.
Oh no, I was gonna say for me, I think I would like to have another character, nothing related to Skywalkers. Maybe refer to them every once in a while, but keep their own original story. Kind of like they did with the guy from the video game. What's the name of the guy?
Starkiller?
What's his name?
I was gonna say
Starkiller?
Yeah, him too.
Starkiller would be cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, stuff like that. I think if they were to leave Luke and everybody else and trying to make something new, something that will actually respect the original story of Star Wars, but provide another story that could be part of the universe. That's about it.
Yeah.
But the problem, Paul, is I'm about to have a kid, so I don't know if they could hire me to be.
I know, exactly.
That was good. That was good.
Dang it. But you're their only hope.
They could. I think the only hope is to go back to the Old Republic.
I was going to bring that up, or like the Knights of Old Republic get some of that story, or what if you go to like the prequel of like the original Jedi and like show like some of the lore of like how the Sith and
or go
everything
like
are created?
120 years in the future from 79. That way you can
500 years for all I care.
Yeah, you can just go from these stories there.
Like they can go to another galaxy. Like thing is like it's like I think
another galaxy.
Well, no, I mean like. Ahsoka opened up the possibility to go to another galaxy because they had something like the Force still worked there. There was still like some, something there.
The world between worlds.
No. What was it that they went in Ahsoka? What was the?
Well, they went to the edge of the universe where we don't have the map, so it's very dangerous to travel there, right? 'Cause you just crash into an asteroid and die.
But they also like didn't have the power to. They needed to get enough.
I think the travel was really hard to get there for one, because like I think the biggest issue, if I remember right, was just mostly because there's no way to navigate.
Right. So it's like you have the outer worlds where you could do stuff. But like, how does the Force?
True.
What is their understanding of the Force? Again, like we have the witches that are still over there. But it's like, how could I would love to see something be like, yes, there are like the will, right? The will of the Force is something that is all throughout the universe. But it's like, okay, there are Jedis within this galaxy, but if they're in these what if the users of the Force they're so good, but they're different?
Well, like we know, like the will, is it the Wisps?
The Wisps, yeah.
Or whatever it's called. But like Lucas was like going to do more about that, right? Because they're kind of telling the story. I mean, if anybody knows a lot about that, Filoni would. So what if he went more in the extended part of the Force that we've never gotten, that was Lucas's original idea? That would be cool.
It could. I think that, again, I would like if they introduced it with a different organization that focuses on the Force. They're good. They use the good side, the light side, but it's different. It's not the way that the Jedis use it.
I like
that way. It'd be something different. Yeah, they can incorporate things from legends and stuff like that, but be like, but we use it for these purposes.
We still have lightsabers, though, right?
Yeah, they can have lightsabers, or they can have something, or they can have something else where, or maybe they have different uses for kyber curves. Maybe that's another thing they use for like to do lightsaber, but something else, something
not blowing up planets.
Yeah. So it's like I kind of want to see what they can do, because it's like the Jedis know what a kyber curse is used for, but what in other places maybe they found a different use for it, or to enhance it, or to whatever, something.
Yeah, maybe like power their civilization or their planet with energy, life, or something.
Or maybe something that makes it so that it amplifies their sensitivity to the, I just can think of so many different things. Yeah.
So you kind of think like expanding the lore, but in a way that we've never even thought of.
Yeah, because it'd be like, you think the Jedis are the only ones that know about the Force and how to use it. It's like, no, there are others, and they have learned their own ways to use the Force or to obey the will of the Force.
Yeah, I like that. That'd be kind of an original idea. It gets us rid of the Rey and the Skywalker stuff at this point.
Yeah,
still new and refreshing.
Yeah, we're still in Star Wars. It's just something
new. Midichlorians, guys.
I was avoiding bringing that up. I knew somebody was in his hobby.
Darn you, midichlorians!
Talk about that
hobby. No.
Hey, they stopped. What did they refer to as, like MD or MC in what was it called in that stupid show in The Acolyte? Didn't they call it like MC or something like that? They didn't call it midichlorian.
You're asking somebody who didn't bother watching.
Oh, I didn't watch it. They called it something like that.
I did watch a fan edit version where they made it like a 2-hour movie and they got rid of all the stupid shit, and it was actually not bad, but it was mid.
Yeah, they called it. I think they call it like MC, or they say something. They don't never say midichlorians, but they do the midichlorian count.
Interesting. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, if I could be selfish on anything, I mean, if they don't animate it, I'd really like a Plagueis story with Palpatine's rise. I think that'd be sick.
That'd be cool.
But I think the next thing that we have planned that's confirmed is a Ryan Gosling, the Starfighter. And we are getting confirmed there is lightsabers in that, which is kind of weird. But I don't remember where it takes place in the lore.
That's as good as mine, man.
But Ryan Gosling, I think Theory talked about it as well, and I highly agree with him. I mean, I love Ryan Gosling. He's an amazing actor, but the thing I like about Star Wars is having nobodies. I don't. It's hard to take myself out of the world when you have like a very famous actor in Star Wars. It's weird to me. So,
yeah,
that's why I turned Star Wars down the first time, guys.
Now you gotta do it for all your kids now.
Yeah,
they're like, we want to see Papa on the big screen.
Oh,
my time to shine.
My time to shine. All right,
guys. Well. that is it for tonight. Thanks so much for watching. Remember, you can watch this video on YouTube. You can also listen to this podcast on all the podcast platforms: Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts. Remember to follow us on all our social media accounts on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at Chimino Podcast, capital C, capital N, capital P. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We will see you later. This is David the Smash Fan.
Mr.
Monster Tech Guy.
Important.
Unsharking.
It's Chimino Podcast. Peace.